Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Victor, and welcome back for Samurai Jack Season 5, Part 2 Spoilers. So, if you guys haven't seen Part 1, please check it out. So, let's begin Part 2, shall we? After the results of when Jack he just left and believing that the children are dead, Ashi now goes on a search to find Jack. Then she bumps into the old familiar faces, those two woolly creatures, revealing that they were the ones that were saved by Jack, and told her that they were once saved by Jack because of the slaveries. Even they first thought Ashi is one of Aku's minions, but, well, no, not quite. But anyway, so it was a great flashback moment, like the throwback from Season 1. Then Ashi, she was determined to ask what was if they seen him, but they have not. But then one of the conductors said he was here, but it took off over there. So Ashi jumped out like a total badass, like Spider-Man or any other female superheroes. Then the Beetlejuice were attacked by those same archers from the Blind Three Archers episode from Samurai Jack. So they told her like who is she, what she want, but then she said she seek to find Jack, but then she mistakenly said that she only meant to help him. So as she said it, then the archers told her that they were once cursed from Aku's powers. So Jack he helps them by destroying the portal to help restore their peace. So they did, and they built a statue of Jack to commemorate the memories how he did to sacrifice to not go back to the past and just stays in the future. So she continues on the quest, then reveals that Scaramouche he somehow survived and just ahead. So he takes on a journey to find Aku and lets him know that Jackie has not his sword because he lost it. But of course, he made the best quote of all time, and I know you guys probably get this already. He just he just said this quote by going this, "Whoa, what a freak! You look like a talking penis." Yeah, that made everyone shocked and surprised, but laugh out loud. So she finds one of the Ravager her dancers, the same ones that Jack he intervened, and reveals the same DJ who's now old. And then she symbolizes by just doing this S for samurai. So they did the best samurai drop music ever, and reveals that Jack saves them by stopping Aku, and their minds are restored. So Ashi she did the same moves like Jack did, which is awesome. So of course Ashi she finds the same waterfall, but she reveals for another flashback where she was burned to the core and reveals that her uniform was just her skin but burnt. So she was practically naked and puts on a new uniform of leaves. Then Scaramouche, meanwhile back with Scaramouche, he finds a telephone booth, tries to call, but then the three dogs saw him, so they throw him off overboard. Meanwhile, back with Ashi, she finds the same bar where one and only the Samurai, voiced by Keegan from Key and Peele, which is awesome. But he's now old, and Ashi he said that she wanted to know where Jack is, but no one know where he is. But one of those bad guys revealed that they got their ass beat by Samurai, but in a total badass way. Even cameo with Popeye, which is funny because I know Getty he would want to do Popeye movie, which I'm not getting into that. Let's just keep on moving. So Dark Samurai reveals that he used to be a cool hip hop samurai, but when Jack came and showed the true meaning of samurai, so he gives up. But then another surprise cameo, Dimongo, came along, and seek the greatest soul to the warriors, but he came to the wrong place at the wrong time. So he left unnaturally and just out of nowhere. So that's about it. Then Ashi, she continues on a journey to find him. Then he finds him, but unfortunately, it's a ceremony for a seppuku death sentences, kind of like like execution style, but for Japanese. Then the same figure that reveals turns out to be a ghost. So he's he's about to kill Jack, but then Ashi, by telling him that there is hope, there is sanctuary, but the ghost of the White Warrior does not intervene and not interested, so tries to kill Ashi. Then she finally told Jack that the children are alright. Now Jack, he finally comes to his senses and defeats the ghost. Ashi just she's happy that Jack is alright, and now Jack, he told Ashi now it's time to find his sword, which is great. The next episode began on episode 7, where Jack reveals that he is now officially, he's shown of a flashback how he lost his sword. So he finds a time portal, which turns out Aku just finally caught it and not let him go. He destroys it and upsets Jack very much and tries to kill him, but Aku knows better. So he tricks Jack by turning those 3 poor little goats into a ravaging beast. So he kills them, but then reveals that they're just the same ones, so he felt guilty. But then he dropped his sword, but then one of the rocks fall in, and it made him drop it. And so that's how it goes, and it finally reveals why he lost his sword. So Jackie told Ashi about that, so they had to go to the same temple. But unfortunately, the sword wasn't there, which turns out the sword left him instead of he lost it. So he has to meditate and finds a way to get his sword back. So Ashi waits, but then reveals a whole army of lizard men came along and tries to break him. But Ashi lets him know that there is no way hell they'll go in. So she attacks them all in one punch, and then meanwhile back with Jack, he talks to the monk and asks him to make a tea. So he did, but it was terrible because he was not focusing on. Then once again, the past Jack turns out to be Mad Jack because he was just upset and pissed off. But luckily, Jack knew that there was no reason to be mad. So I told him to stand around, but he won't listen. So Jack finally opened his eyes because he was only guilty of the past or how upset he is. Then luckily, the 3 gods came along once again and gave his sword back, and really realizing that he is the true purpose to save the universe. So Jack got his sword back. Ashi, he's okay. Oh wait, scratch that. She fought her mother, finally. Even of course, the mother knew that she had to give her a chance to kill Jack, but she still said no. So she throws an arrow and she dies. So Ashi was busy. Even of course one of the lizard men just go. So now it was time to find Aku. So they made a quest into the desert to take a transport. But of course, it gets a little bit awkward where they just, get close to each other. But of course, those tiger men attack, and of course they escaped. So they find a strange spaceship which is crash landed not too long ago. It has prisoners there, but turns out a prisoner is some sort of like leech alien creature. So Jack and Ashi, they have to find a way to kill the alien leech. But then they watch a construction video, but Jack got distracted, so he doesn't know how to destroy just by using the device. So Jack, he tries every button, and Ashi, he had to keep giving him her time. But then her leaf dress is gone, and she's fully naked, and Jack got really nervous and gives her robe. Oh wait, I mean key. See? He makes mistakes. So anyway, Jack finally presses the right button, then the machine destroys the alien leech creature. Then they fully accomplish their win. Then, a few seconds later, they kissed. Yeah, they kissed, for real. They just did kissed. Anyway, next episode, they still kiss. Then they just realize they just bit, and then they just try excuse for what they happened, but we all know what just happened. Anyway, so Jack gets cleaned up, and now she gets a new uniform, which is nice. Then Jack, he reveals that he just only has memories for his own past, which was nice, but she apologized for that. But Jack, he doesn't mind. So, he explained about how his home looks like, just like how it was. And she asks him, was there a girl? Which, there is. But anyway, so Jack leaves Ashi for no reason. So Scaramouche he's still back and finds Aku's place and tells him that Jack lost his sword, and then Aku he enjoys the relief that Jackie did lost his sword, so gives his new body back. Yeah. And of course, Jack finds the same place where Guardian is, but turns out he's dead. Then Ashi was upset that he left her, and of course, this is where it gets pretty complicated, and all that matters. So Ashi told Jack they can do this to defeat Aku together, but luckily enough, Aku reveals to show up. Then Scaramouche came too. But then Jack, he pulls out his sword and surprises Aku, and he kills Scaramouche with no apparent reason. So that's how it happened. Now things get really complicated when Jack tries to attack Aku, but then Aku realizes he smells something very funny and familiar, and he said he smelled himself. But Aku, he said it for real, and Jack was like, madness, but it wasn't. So Aku reveals that he remembers that he was at the same temple where all the worshippers and priestess was there. So he gives us some of the little bit of himself, and even the high priestess, the one who drank it, and she gave birth to 7 daughters of Aku, which that makes sense a lot. So Jack tries to attack Aku, but Ashi intervened, but she didn't do it on her own. She was being controlled, I guess. So this is how it goes. So if you want to see more of that, so they fight on, and of course, Ashi, she's fully turned into, like a new version of Aku, but more dark. So Jack tries to tell her to fight him, but she wasn't controlled officially. So that's what happened. Then Jack wounded Ashi, but she had a brief moment of telling him to kill her, but Jack does not want to. But then, for the first time ever, he surrendered, and he just dropped his sword once again, but this time he left him. So the Ashiku, which I call her now, Ashiku was gonna kill Jack, but then Aku intervenes, so she stops, he picks up the sword, and then embraces that he got the sword once again, but this time Jack, he fails. So that was pretty deep. Okay, if you guys really want my final opinion about the final episode, don't worry, I'm actually gonna give a third part, the final episode finale of my opinion, what I thought about the final episode. So thank you guys so much for enjoying the second part of Samurai Jack Season 5. So if you guys want to watch part 1, go ahead, check it out. It should be uploaded if I get a chance to edit it. So please put a comment section below. What do you guys think of part 2, and what do you guys think of the second half of Samurai Jack? Do you guys like it? Did you not like it? Or you guys want more of it? Or, if you haven't caught up with Season 5, please watch the 4th season. It's worth it. So please share it with your friends or family, and follow me on Twitter YouNow for more content. And if you guys like this video, you can click right here and get victimized.